Dude, Christian McCaffrey's a good running back, and he'd be a perfect fit for the Dolphins. Okay, you're gonna have to remind me how to spell your shit again.
I know.
It's capital M, lowercase r, right?
I believe so.
No, lowercase m, capital R.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. underscore.
Now I can send you the link to it, right?
Why not just do that then, damn it?
I always name my
You son of
streams.
a bitch.
I always name my streams tribute stream for StrongerHulk now, because
I can find it. I already got it now.
stream for StrongerHulk now, because
I can find it. I already got it now.
stream for StrongerHulk now, because
I can find it. I already got it now.
stream for StrongerHulk now. Please tell me you didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's echoing like shit.
I'll pause it now. Alright, you ready to trade for CMC?
Yeah, good luck.
Please don't tell me you're watching this right now.
Yeah, I am. Let's see how good you do.
Hey! Huh. Nah, you don't need them.
We don't need DeAndre Hopkins.
91 speed, nah. You're bringing him back, because he's he's good. What's his speed? Uh, uh.
Dude, the echo I can't handle. It's too bad.
Welcome to your franchise staff. Here, staff point when you have to see some talent trees make you select a path to. Welcome to this show. This is how you access the new player helps. This is your team. Choose focused players each week who will earn. It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the Dolphins' veteran linebacker. He terrorized the offense last week, making 13 tackles. It's the Dolphins and the Ravens, and it's coming right up.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. The Baltimore's offense making its way out for the first time. And leading them, their quarterback, a guy who is just so electric under center in his 5th season now, Lamar Jackson. Hey. And they'll begin by running the option. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As you and I both know, one reason teams script plays to start a game is so they can practice them ahead of time. I will guarantee you that fumble was not in the script.
You don't think they had fumble written next to play 1 there?
No, that was never in the script because they want to have good memories when they go into a ball game, not something that could have gone wrong.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tua, and he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Tua. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can. But he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2nd and 11 now. A man who missed all of 2021. This is J.K. Dobbins. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. Ooh, with a juke. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
You talk about getting off to a hot start, a shutout right out of the gate. Think of a carryover headed into this one, the residue of that game. That means excellent practices, guys alert, ready to go. They'd love to hang a second one right here, right now.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 16. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to work it in, picks up the first down.
Given 9 on the carry that time, but they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Tua going to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
That's complete, right around the 8. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, Miami. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll make the score 14-0. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Jackson. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Here's Jordan Stout now. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Looking to pass. Tua. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they can at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them in the field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get you back to you and Charles in a bit, but first it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll begin our tour up at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, and it's the Browns who have the lead in the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Deshaun Watson. From there, we take the trip across Lake Erie to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Terry McLaurin, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. Deontay Johnson, a touchdown reception. With that, let's get a look at the next-gen stats in that first half for Miami. And there were a few factors as to why they built this good size advantage, but the rushing numbers were not all that amazing. We'll see if they can pick it up in the second half. Meanwhile, for the Ravens,
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here. All right, Coach, thank you very much. As we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Ready.
Now Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's caught, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Jackson from the shotgun. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed, his elusiveness, and the ability to get him on the ground, how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Jackson running again. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Now Jackson. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Brandon Jones able to get outside the numbers and drop it for a loss of a yard. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, they get to the football. It's blocked. But down this big, we know that they need touchdowns instead of field goals, but now it's add insult to injury because they can't even get the 3, Charles, on the excellent block there by the special teams.
And it certainly felt to me like the special teams consider themselves an extension of the... Played well for them. They have a nice cushion. They didn't want to allow any points, any opportunity to cut into their lead. A big-time play by those guys on that side of the ball.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. From the gun, it's Tua. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll start with a handoff to Dobbins. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. On 3rd down, Jackson going up top. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The offense on third down, they've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Given 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. They'll look to throw here. And Hill with it over the middle. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead is now 24. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. From the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now, a quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. The throw over the middle taken in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. You got the big lead to finish. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Jackson will throw again. And he'll go right back to Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Touchdown! Odell Beckham, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Jackson here is going to look to throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. A drive there of just 4 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. A fairly short kick from the 14. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to...
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the 4th quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From just shy of midfield, Jackson. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Miami, there was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
the NFL on EA Sports. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He had a memorable performance last time out, a 5-touchdown game. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between... It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. And here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the Southpaw in his 3rd season at the wheel for the Fins. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. And his first look is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they've proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. He hit pay dirt so many times we almost lost track. Every time we turned around, he was in the end zone.
And those weren't all just 1-yard plunges either, partner. I mean, he ripped off a few long jaunts as well.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That'll